Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Today I am covering Dreadout Demo version 1.0.107. Yes, that is quite a mouthful. You can see that I'm quite enthusiastic about this game. I love it very much and I hate dread it also. Before I tell you all about this demo and why they have made certain changes and certain designs in the games, let's have a look at the teaser for the demo. Now that we have had a little look on what to expect, let's start with the main difference of this demo screen. Actually, before I continue, I'd like to point out that I'm doing this Let's Play slightly different than the ones that I've done before. What I'm going to do is switch between this demo version and the full version, so you can actually see the difference almost in real time. I'm not going to put them side by side, but I will point out most of the design choices that that developers changed, and not for the better always, as you will find out. But let's have a look at this main menu screen. I actually really love the background image. It really says a lot more about the game than this one taken from the full version. Now you can see here in the top left corner that you are not signed in. This is a feature, I believe, under Gallery. View the snapshots, which are slightly different as well. Note that you can share your pictures in the gallery to your Facebook account by clicking Dreadout's Facebook share button below. Now you can enable that. The next step is that they'll try to link Facebook to the application. There's some more steps that you will need to take, but to get the token, it will be minimized. But I can actually show you. There we go. There is an error already. The app's not set up. I don't know if it's if this is just my computer or if it's not working. This is as far as we go. This is my gallery, but we'll skip that. So what else is there different? Credits are different, but we'll have a look at the end. The settings are also quite different. The graphics setting, you can see that there is an adjust brightness setting here. Now it says only one Dreadout logo should be visible. This is when you turn it to black and this is when you turn it full out. So the idea is that you only have one logo visible. But it's kind of hard to do without blacking it out completely, so luckily they did change this. But I will leave it somewhere around here because the demo version is actually really dark. Now we have game settings that are also called graphics settings. I'll turn the subtitles off. The language is fine. The online profiles, again, go to your Facebook. The sound settings. We can load a game. I'm not going to do that. We're going to start a new game. Let's start a new one. Okay, we're gonna enter our name. Now, if you enter 2, this actually doesn't take 2. Full game you can actually enter 2, but 23? No, it has to be, I think, 3 digits. There we go. Now there's no loading screen, as you can see. They have changed some details, which I don't know why they changed it, but you can see the shirt logo is much more visible. You can actually read what it says. Now, I don't know if you already played this game or if you're about to, but this contains a lot of spoilers, so I wouldn't advise you to watch this demo Let's Play, because I'm going to be talking about mostly everything in the game, even though this is still the demo. Anyway, some changes already that we can see in our visual is that it's quite grainy, the slight grainy effect, which I really like in this demo version. And you can also see that it's focus and non-focus. The foreground here is focus while the background is out of focus. I don't know really why they took it out. Some things they also changed is the light here that comes from the roof. You can see the panels. They did this throughout the room, here on the floor. There we go, and on the bed. So here we have some of the light which isn't coming through because it's actually night time. I'm not sure if they designed this to be in the daytime and then later removed it. Some other things that you will find, yes, I am going to pick up that phone soon, is that a lot of scaling has been done. So here's like a pile of clothes, and here's the full version, you know, slightly smaller. So all of the things have been downsized. Same goes for this water boiler over here. Now let's pick up that phone. And you can see the light is actually coming from the phone rather than from the roof.
Thank God, Linda. What took you so long to pick up? Where are you? Are you alright? We're all dying waiting for you to get here. Thank God, Linda. What took you up? Where are you, right? We're all dying waiting for you. We're all dying. We're all dying.
Yeah, that was kind of scary. Now this is what happens in the full version. You will see that you will get the phone message that you got the phone. Now before we go through that door, we're going to have a little look at these 3 photographs. You can zoom in on these. This is what the full version looks like. They turned them around? Why? Aren't we supposed to know anything about these 3 ladies? Mysterious, strange. Anyway, let's head out the door. Now turning to your right, you'll find a blocked exit. I mean, somehow this doesn't really look as good as the demo version, or am I mistaken? And here we already have our lady friend. There is no phone on the floor, but there is one there now. I'm going to show you the screen again that we previously had, and this is the main difference. Well, there we already have the ghost. We're going to have a little look at her from a little closer point of view. You can see that the design is different, well, you can see in a minute, but watch the design of the hands. My god, this girl, she's got... Was that intentional to give her these old, creepy hands? I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong. And you might also notice that the specs on the screen of the phone are much more highlighted in the demo version, which gives it this really sort of creepy look. I really like that. Now you are seeing that the battery in the left corner is missing. That icon, they've added that. So let's move backwards, because when you move back, she will come towards you. And the main design change is, yeah, she will walk right through that tree. The main design change is her eyes, you know, and the way she kind of floats instead of walks, but she still walks. The hair, and here we go. You see, that was not like a first-person close-up of the ghost scaring us, but that will come if we stay there. I'm just gonna walk up here and see if that ghost is following us. You can see that she is not. She is around somewhere. I have been killed by this ghost before. But you can see that there's no sort of red danger signal around the screen. But now there is, so she must be nearby. You can also see that the screen is... What? Yeah, she will just keep attacking us if we don't take a picture of her. Now I really love this face change. Anyway, we died. Okay, so here we're going to have a look at the ghost again, and as you can see, there is no grain effect here, and that just makes everything just stand out more. I mean, look how poor these plants look, and just look how poor the frame is that the ghost is in. I mean, she's in some sort of frame. What is that? I mean, is that's not a house, is it? Or is it a house? I mean, it's too clear. It really, you know, I'm going on about this, but it really does make a change from the demo version. Look at this. Anyway, we're going to have a little look at the difference in the ghosts this time. We're going to walk back, and you can see now she's She's much more walking, moving her body more like a human being, but her eyes are the main difference. As you can see, they are sort of white glow, the mouth. Yeah, it's completely different, much less scary. Maybe we can't die. That would be a shame. Look how many times she has attacked us now. I mean, that would freak a normal person out beyond belief. And it's strange. Why did they take that out again? Oh yeah, I think we're dead now. Well, it took at least 6 hits or so. We died and we wake up. Yeah, we wake up here. Some candles. And if we turn around, we see some light in the distance, and it's all really blurry. I really like that. I think the design changed to make it into this. Well, this is how the limbo looks. Some sort of bluish gloom. Yeah, I understand the choice, but I mean, like light with like no, I don't like this as much. But limbo, what can you do? I'm just going to have a little look at these candles. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. You can also walk the other way, but you can walk indefinitely and then almost indefinitely back, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, there you can see shadows now also behind you. I think this is much better than the final cut. Anyway, let's get back to the light. And here we are again, in the hut we started. Now, we do need to take a picture of that woman, but last time I played it, I couldn't find her anymore, even though the red signal was nearby. So I'm not going to really bother with her. Let's take her right here. There is not a lot of difference in this area. Swing. Oh, there she is. Oh my god, she's sitting up there. Holy shit, I haven't seen that before. That's amazing. There she is. Haha, wow. This is really the first time that I see this. And this is pretty cool. She's rocking. Well, I almost don't want to really take a picture of her, but I am going to, just to see what the effect looks like. Yeah, you see that is a pretty different visual effect. I mean, visually that looks slightly better, as in I have defeated a monster, I have defeated a ghost. Anyway, let's move on to this corridor. There's a dead end. But you'll see some blue across the screen at the edges. The vignette, as it's called. That means that you can interact or have a puzzle, do something. And we actually need to go through this wall, because Okay, now I just noticed that when you look at the wall with your camera, you can see that there's a hole through it. There we go. But if you actually move her camera towards the hole and look through it there, which I just did. Give me just a second. Here is the hole. But there's nothing in her camera that you can see that there's no hole through there. So that's a slightly design error. But the main difference is when we go through this little hole, we get a little cool sound effect. Yeah, some sort of slurch. That isn't in the full version. Now let's have a look at the outline here. Is it in our screen when we look at it? I don't see anything in the screen at the moment at all. It's just black. That is strange. So why did they change that? I can't see anything through Linda's phone anymore now. That's yeah, another really poor design choice anyway. Did you hear anything? No. Took that sound out. Why? Why? Let's move towards this door. This is a bit of a tricky one because there's a bug in this room. A real bug that's going to chase us all around, and it's very difficult to actually capture on screen. In the full version it's slightly more easy. I think he's around the corner somewhere here. No, I don't know where he was, but he's already pestering us. There we go. There he is. And he will continue, as long as you're around, he will continue to pester you, and there it is. Let's see if we can stay in the light. That's pretty big, as you can see. My god. So, I'm gonna try and get rid of this, hopefully quickly. Oh, almost had him. Yeah, well, that seems to have done it. Anyway, we're going to move through this door now. And, wow. Something fell there. And a rat. Noise of a rat. Well, I haven't heard that before, and I haven't seen that before. Did I just trigger that by mistake or by accident? Wow. Anyway, in the full version, this is what happens. Ah, there it is. Now the bug is slightly more visible. There we go. Hey, slightly more easy to get rid of, but not very realistic. I think I would prefer to have that bug stick around me, because it's just really annoying, and there's nothing in this room that you need to take, so it is actually really, yeah, really annoying, but annoying in a good way. And this, no, it makes it a bit too easy. Anyway, entering the door here, and there she is. But you can see this, they didn't fall down. There's no rattling of plates, and this is still fixed to the wall. I don't know what triggered that. But before we go and follow her, we're just going to have a little look at the wall here. You can see the picture on the right side. The full version, it moved here. So don't know why they changed that. I kind of like it there. Are there any other changes in this small room? Yep. There's a big water bottle here, but somehow in the full version there are 3 of them. Okay, cool. Let's head down this creepy corridor. Holy shit, someone is hanging there. That's not good. This is a suicide attempt from your teddy bear. That actually will probably represent some sort of goodbye to childhood. Oh, there she is. And I really like the fact that you can also look through your phone to see where you're going. There we have Ira in our phone, so we can interact with her.
You! What are you doing here?
You have 2 options. I don't know, but we have to get out of here. Who are you? You are not my friend. Let's choose this one first.
If I'm not your friend, then who am I? A ghost?
Yeah, that laughing is already starting to irritate me.
Come on, follow me.
Okay. No, you're not my friend. It doesn't matter what you say. She'll walk away and then start to run around the corner, up the steps, as you can hear. Now this is what happens in the full version. Okay, that just that's funny, because I think in the demo that light above her is actually flickering, which is a lot more scary in a way. But here the light is fixed again. I don't know why. It just looks too simple now. Anyway, interact with her.
Follow me, Linda.
In the full version you can see that there is no dialogue option. Okay, why are you walking so slow? We're going to follow her, but then we're going to be hit by an invisible enemy. Why? Because we can't actually see her chasing up the stairs, because she's not going up the stairs. Get that? Yeah. That's just a really bad design. Bad. Anyway, there's okay, so this fell from here. It was last time I checked it was hanging up there, so something must have disturbed this whole lot. You can see that there's another door over here. There was more rattling, and you can see they really sort of downscaled this. They just made it smaller, because I really don't know what this is. Is this like a... what does one do with this in... It's not a bath, is it? Or is it? It's pretty big for a bath. Anyway, let's move on. Let's find Ira. She went up the stairs, but before we go up the stairs, we're going to continue down this hall. There is a garage with a car, but there isn't really anything different from the full version. But there is something here. That's the door. When you approach it, you can see the lock symbol in the bottom of the screen. You can't interact with the door. In the full version, you can interact with the door, and this is what you will see. The door is locked, but I mean, it's obvious. I mean, the text there, look at the text. It's not really HD, is it? But even in the full version, why just not remove the text? We know it's locked, because it doesn't open. Oh, this is nice. Oh, welcome. You hear that? that peep they took out in the full version, which is a good thing. It's kind of annoying. So where do we go from here? Left or right? Well, I'll show you the right side quickly. There is a rack here and a huge, again, all these items have been downsized in the full version. Oh, what's that? It's a cat over there. And I really like the way you can see his eyes. If you turn off the flash, I'm not sure actually how to turn off the flash right now, but you can see the eyes. It's really realistic. But in the full version, this is what you'll see. Checking out the right, you can see that the items are slightly smaller in scale. But the cat, you see there, where are the eyes? Where are the eyes? Do you know how scary it is to walk into a room at night and you see cat's eyes just lighting up at you? Why didn't they keep that? Who said no, it needs to be in the dark because it's predictable? No, it's whatever. Yeah, the eyes need to be... yeah, anyway. I like the way if you could see that the ears were twitching. Yeah, that's a small touch, but really, yeah, just notice it now. Anyway, what's in this room? You can see that there's some sort of mattress and a PC, huge PC. Nothing else to do here. There is one small difference though. There is no mat for the cat to wipe his feet. And there are also no light bulbs on the ceiling here, which I think is really cool. I don't know why, you see, why did they add them later on? I think one here in the hallways is good enough. They didn't really have that much safety and health regulations, I'd say, in place. And we can see that Ira is standing in the corner there, which is very Blair Witch Project-ish. Door closes behind us and... oh! Well, yeah, I died. Well, before we have a look at the screen again, let's see what happens in the full version. And the mat. Very good. Let's continue. Okay, here we can see again Ira in the corner. Now I'm just going to show you the difference. You see, I looked away from her, but then she's... So she will come at you, whether you draw your camera or you just turn away from her. Maybe she just comes at you anyway. Who knows? Now we can see that there's a whitish thing coming towards us here. What is that? That's a cat. That's amazing. Blue eyes, and it looks up at us. I really love this feature, and I don't know why they have taken it out of the full version. I really don't know. It's so cool. And look at the light, you know, just coming around our arms. It's done so well. But this whole sequence to get back into the game, because this is actually a game over screen, although in this particular instant it's just a continuation of the game, but normally when you die you get into this limbo and you have to walk back to the game. Now each time you die you have to walk a little bit further, So if you die, and you will die because this game is quite difficult, you are walking back to play the game? I mean, who were the beta testers on that subject? I can't imagine that everyone is saying, yeah, I'm in the middle of this game and I died, but let's, spend 5 minutes walking back to the game. I've never seen a more disastrous choice of game design. Anyway, let's walk into the light. Walking back to happiness, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, as you can hear, the background hysterical laughing is still there, but we're going to exit this room. There is nothing really in this room besides some more soap and razor stuff. Yeah, there's someone crying over here. Ira.
I can't leave this place. You're the only one who can get out of this place. You have to get out of here. Take this key and leave. Now!
What key? I don't see a key. And why are there subtitles? I chose not to see them, but you can see that it just says now you have the key, and it's positioned in the top right corner. In a full version, this is what you will get. Specific screen that says you found a key. Well, I didn't actually find it, but a mysterious key? This is the key to the front door. Come on, it's not mysterious. We use the key on this door with E. And there we go, we're out. Now it's not that easy in the full version. Objective updated, that's not in the demo, we don't have any objectives. We also don't have any inventory screen, which looks like this in the full version. You have files, you can see what to do, documents. I don't think we have any documents, and we don't have any Ghostpedia either. Although we should have, because we did take a picture of some ghosts, but not the ghosts that are important. Yeah, those we did have. The door is now unlocked. Great. Why did they change that? I mean, what's the purpose of having it unlocked and not opening it? I mean, are people just gonna leave it closed? And this next section is the last section of the demo, and it's quite the most horrific changed. And I'll try and get you through this. That was amazing. That was such an amazing shock. You see that lit up the area, but then, wow, it sort of went dark again. Yeah, you can't see much. This is what happens in the full version. Now, I mean, there's not much light out there, is it? Yeah, there it is. Now, yeah, you can already see the monster in the back there. I don't know. It does look cool, but it does take away the approach towards it. I mean, this approach towards the monster doesn't make it more scary, or doesn't add anything. I'm just, approaching the monster, or da-di-di-di-da-di-da. And you can already see the monster in the back, which spoils it. It just spoils it. It's like, You see here we're walking. Some graves, everything is... Look at how foggy it is and how atmospheric. It's amazing. You can feel the wet just dripping off your screen. Or at least I can. Got a 14-inch. And now there's a figure looming in the back there, in the background. What is it? What's floating there up in the sky? Some sort of monstrous being. I love this. I really love this. I don't know why they over polished the final version. Just, it really does remind me of the Silent Hill HD collection, which is just a tragedy. Anyway, let's continue and end this demo, because it's really a great demo. One of the best demos I think I've ever played. Now this is a sort of a, I don't know, it's not really a boss, but there are some candles underneath. One is lit, and you can see the, well, you can hear this. There is actually music or some sound coming now, and I don't know what actually spawns the monsters that we need to fight to get the other two candles lit, because those need to be lit. I don't know what the trigger is exactly, but I'm just going to take a picture. There we go. Nice one. And then we have to walk back to somehow find our attackers. There's no real clue for this, but I'm again wondering why make this choice. Why have a player come all the way to this, you know, gargantuan figure floating in the sky, and then have him or her, in this case, walk all the way back? You can see there is a monster already there. I will try to run back if that's possible, because the thing is, you will be cornered by two of them, and once you're cornered, oh, there we go, we're already cornered. I think I'm gonna die now. Anyway, you gotta hit him 5 times, I believe. There was 1, 2, and I'm already being hit. That's not good. This is not good. You can hear also the sound. It's slowing down. Oh, it is good. I escaped. In the full version, you can't escape them. They are just too... Yeah. I think I'm gonna be alright. I'm just gonna run now, if you don't mind. I mean, I played this game 5 times already, and you know, it's still scaring me. It's just because of the demo. It's such a different experience. Is he dead yet? Was that 5? Yeah, that was 5. I'd say the rotation speed isn't that fast. Let's see if we can get this one without dying. Come on. Ah, there we go. I mean, it just... I can't get over it how realistic this looks compared to the full version. It's just... I wish I would have played the whole game in this kind of setting, because it really would have, you know, changed a lot. Not that I don't like the game. I do like it. I mean, I've got all the achievements, so if you know what the achievements are, you probably think, well, okay, then you must like the game, or you're just obsessed, which is both true, I guess. You can see now that the 3 candles are lit. You have to take a picture of them. But if you take 1 picture, just 1 goes out, 2 goes out, 3 goes out. But you have to take them out in 1 shot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh. Yeah, the camera angle wasn't exactly right there. I don't know why, but here we go, zooming back to Linda Belinda, our main protagonist, with Ira, her friend, smiling at us as we drive into the well, what is the main game. I love this. I love the way they did this. So how did the full version sort of turn out? Now have a look for yourself. Yeah, you can see that this it's just not the same as this, is it? Let's make an end to this very long one. I do like the flare though. I mean, this doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. No, it doesn't look good. Hey, hello, I'm taking photos. Please die. Yep, you're dead. Na 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 na. Yeah. No, not close enough, not close enough, not close enough, not close enough. Wait, you're telling me that... Yeah, you see this... Yeah, it's like slightly more centered. The singing is pretty beautiful, but you can see the grainy effect. They kept that.
Don't wanna live without your love, without your smile, 'cause I know I love you.
That's it for now. Just a quick word on the background music you're hearing now. It is awesome. It really is. It reminds me of The Darkness Within, Part 1. Is that a good thing? Yes, because Darkness Within is probably my favorite horror game. It's not a survival horror, but it's a point and click. Well, it's probably my favorite game of all time. Anyway, that reminds me of. So this game has got a lot working for it, and there's also a lot of things that I dislike about the game. Some of the things I've already touched on the in this demo, but yeah, there are quite a lot of annoyingly grieving situations in the game. But maybe you'll find them out for yourself. Oh, I actually just see the scroll bar here. I didn't know that. That's funny. Anyway, that's not in the full version though. For now, I'm going back and exit the game and return to the land of the living. Sounds scary. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye. Walking back to happiness. How to play is added. You can see here the red vignette and the blue vignette. How to walk, move around with your mouse. The thing is, this game was meant to be played with a keyboard and a mouse simultaneously, and they did add controller support to it, which I used, but when fighting a ghost or just needed to, basically when fighting a ghost with the camera, the controls just suck. You will die a lot, so you will need the mouse to overcome some of the end bosses, so to speak, which is really another downside, because I really don't like to play with the keyboard and the mouse. This looks all really nicely done. Defeated. You will get defeated. It's a very difficult game, sometimes even impossible. The limbo journey, well, and some of the ghosts that you will we'll encounter. Anyway, we're gonna start a new game. Starting a game, Act 0. Override this slot, yes, as I mentioned, you can enter 2. You can see the loading screen with some amazing visuals and some messages, you know, which is, I don't know, they didn't really have to do that. So here we are, walking back from the beginning towards this misty world, and I don't know if it's just me, or can you see like some sort of fortress in the mist? I mean, what's that? I mean, someone must have seen that and say, hey, that looks like some sort of wall, some sort of fortress wall around, instead of just mist and sky. Is it supposed to be there? Well, who knows. So this bug occurred to me right after, well, you can see the chasing possessed classmate trying to tackle us. I was running and all of a sudden I came to this area, which was hard to get through, as you can see. That shouldn't be in the game. But I was looking, and then I saw something in the distance, and what was that? What is that? Is that a hen? Did I find a hen? I found a secret. The secret hen. This is amazing. Anyway, you can't really escape from this guy. He will just keep chasing you until you're dead. Which we are at the moment. Funny thing about dying in this bug is that you can see we're not actually going anywhere with the screen. We're dead, we're not getting up. Now it's getting brighter, until the screen is fully white lit. We're not in limbo. No, I couldn't get out of this, couldn't escape, had to restart and start all over. So there you have it.